What's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an awesome video for you. There's a huge rumor right now that could shake up the very foundations of digital finance and politics. There's news right now that could potentially redefine crypto's role in the political arena, and rumors that are sweeping through the blockchain community faster than an XRP transaction. Justin Sun, known for his role at Tron, is rumored to be in discussions to join Donald Trump's team as an advisor on cryptocurrency and Web3 technologies. And this isn't just any advisory role. We're talking about a position that could influence policy, regulation, and possibly the integration of blockchain technology into government functions. These rumors are swirling all over X.com and all other social media platforms. And we also have Brad Garlinghouse himself was on Fox Business. We're going to show you more about that. We will also be jumping into the charts for XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum in today's video, and a couple of other altcoins that you may be interested in taking a look at. As we can see right now, XRP up 15% as I'm shooting this video. It is just a smidgen away from its previous high of 94.7 cents. And that high coming back to us all the way from July 13th of 2023. We will be taking a look at some key resistance levels on our way ups to the next levels. 2 days ago, Bitcoin hitting its new all-time high of 93,265. On its way today, potentially to breach that area again. Currently up 4.46 cents, up $3,918. Coin market cap currently showing that the market cap for all of crypto over $3 trillion. We breached it again, up 2.7% at 3.01 trillion. Volume seems to be down a little bit today, 205 billion. Fear and greed reaching that Pico level for the short term here at 85. And Bitcoin dominance, it's been heading up above 60, which is absolutely crazy. We would love to see that for our altcoin bags to start to pull back a little bit, especially XRP fans. We would love to see the dominance chill out a little bit. And speaking of altcoins, we'll take a look here at the top 100 coins performance over the last 90 days. So in the last 90 days, take a look at this. We got a lot of meme coins in here. Here we go, a great utility token, SUI. We actually called that coin at about $1.18 on the channel. And speaking of altcoin picks, make sure you head over to Altcoin Pro University. We do give out daily market updates, altcoin picks, technical analysis, DeFi yields, airdrop alerts, all of that. Take a look.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called SUI, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, This is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses through the link below. But I'm not going to talk all about that in this video because we have a lot to cover. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers because we have a lot to cover with you over the next few minutes in this video to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree. If that's a goal of yours, our goal is to help 1,000 members set their portfolio up for life this month. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. We have about 200 members right now, and we literally just launched like less than 5 days ago at the time of making this video. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.
Before we jump into the Justin Sun news, joining potentially Donald Trump on his advisory board, what I would like to show you guys first is Brad Garlinghouse and what he had to say on Fox Business.
Presidency. The blockchain payments company Ripple, which uses XRP to enable transactions, jumped dramatically since election night. And it saw big surges earlier this week on speculation that its CEO held a meeting with the president-elect following his victory, and speculation that anti-crypto SEC chief Gary Gensler might soon announce his resignation, which we just talked about with former SEC director Norm Champ. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is here in a Fox Business exclusive in studio to discuss all of this. Okay, a 70% gain since Election Day. Let me guess, you are a Donald Trump fan, at least, of a presidency as he oversees a crypto world that he's very open-armed to.
For sure. Like what a difference 10 days makes. We, for years in the United States, have had an attack on the crypto industry. It's been war. And we finally, I think, have a crypto president. The crypto industry has embraced Trump. Trump has embraced the crypto industry.
He really has. He really has.
I think it's very genuine. And I think he sees the opportunity. He sees innovation. He sees entrepreneurship. And look, I'm very excited about what the future holds. I'll point out, you were saying that XRP is up 70+%. Since Election Day, the best performing crypto assets are all U.S. companies or U.S. technologies. This shouldn't be a surprise. The United States SEC has been manipulating and putting pressure on these U.S. companies, U.S. technologies, and now that pressure comes off and they explode upwards. So we shouldn't be surprised by that.
And if you guys remember, in the not too distant past, XRP, Ripple, the company, was planning on potentially moving their company out of the United States because Gary Gensler was really coming down on them for no reason, when every other country in the world was working very seamlessly with XRP. Only the United States was having problems. But now look, we have a new president, we have a new administration, we have a new vision for the SEC. Gary Gensler has decided to resign. As of right now, it's supposed to be official on the 18th. We won't know till it really happens because some of these guys are weasels and they may be lying.
So that is since when that it's all U.S.? That
really since Election Day.
Okay, since Election Day, then that really makes sense.
It does. And if you can even put a number on this, like what has Gary Gensler's war on crypto, you can put an amount on it. We went from 2.2 trillion to basically 3 trillion. So this was an $800 billion unlock, just because we now are going to have rational actors who act lawfully. You know, as you know well, the states have now even participated in suing the SEC and saying you are not acting lawfully and enforcing the laws.
I got to ask you, the price of XRP earlier this week spasmed. It jumped about 10% after you liked a tweet earlier that suggested you may have met with President-elect Donald Trump. Any truth to those rumors?
I mean, I think like many of your guests today, I'm not going to comment on too many specifics here. Suffice it to say.
Okay, that's a yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I respect that. But to me, it's a yes.
You guys, let me know down in the comment section. Do you think Brad did meet with Trump? Let me know yes or no down in the comment section. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We got a lot of great videos coming for you. And if you don't subscribe now, you may lose us later.
We have been active throughout this election cycle in being very pro-crypto, pro-innovation. And how do we make sure that this Congress and the president obviously it's a totally new day. And I could not be happier about like a Congress that I think is, as Norm said earlier, your guest, we got to get away from regulation through enforcement. That makes no sense.
What about this yesterday, this lawsuit filed by 18 attorneys generals, I believe all from Republican states, suing the SEC, saying that they are allegedly overreaching when it comes to crypto regulation? Did you know that was coming at all?
We did not. And I say to all 18 of those attorney generals, welcome to the party. Look, we have been fighting, Ripple's been fighting this fight since the very beginning. We've spent literally over $150 million fighting the SEC.
And that's why on the first of every month, typically XRP drops because they unleash their XRP tokens from their escrow, sell it to help pay for that. So what's great about this is if you've been in XRP and you're a holder and you've been here for a while, you are also part of the fight. You helped Ripple fight this
unlawful war. And so I'm thrilled they're joined. I wish they would have joined earlier. But even in their case, that what they filed cites the Ripple case over and over. And so they see what has happened. They see how Gensler has overreached. And I only wish there was a way to hold the SEC, hold Gensler, hold some of these people accountable.
And we should say that earlier this week, Robinhood relisted XRP on its platform, driven by what they believe might be this new, more welcoming regulatory environment.
For sure. I mean, this goes back to like the U.S. has finally unlocking this hostility. And I do think things like Robinhood is saying, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, but I'm glad they did it now. And, I expect
Robinhood, by the way, up 37% this month alone. Nice move for Robinhood. And Vlad Tenev, the CEO, sat here and said that crypto.
And this is what trips me out the most and what I love about crypto, right? She's losing her mind because a stock is up 32% in that short period of time. And then, of course, sitting right next to her is XRP's boss man, and it's up 70%. And she's more excited about the fact that a stock is up 32% as opposed to a 70% run from XRP.
Has been a huge driver for their bottom line.
I mean, he said that it actually is an order of magnitude, a 10x decrease in cost in order for him to trade.
So I saw that video earlier today, had to repost it over here on x.com. And by the way, if you are on x.com, make sure you come follow me. It's Win with Ryan at Real Win with Ryan. Love to have you there, posting great content for you guys all the time. So after watching that video, are you more pumped up than you were before? Because I certainly am. It is amazing what they just covered and how exciting it is for us in the future of cryptocurrency in the United States, and also a great leader in Brad Garlinghouse for XRP. And then also we talked about this already, but just in US states, 18 of them are suing the SEC, accusing Gary Gensler of crypto overreach. That was yesterday, but also take a look at here. Coinbase's partner, Paul Grewal, decided to also add on top of this the same morning that the chair proclaimed his effective administration. The chief law enforcement officers of 18 states charged that the SEC's regulatory overreach defies basic principles of federalism and separation of powers. And if you're not understanding what that means, yesterday he put out a note to his staff and his people at his department saying, this was an amazing job we did over my tenure here, blah, blah, blah. Basically his resignation letter, but he hasn't officially resigned. But he kept on talking about how they were such an effective administration. We did such a good job. But in reality, the same exact day that that letter comes out, 18 states decide to go ahead and file a lawsuit against the SEC, which is his fault. And I know a lot of this has been intense, but I saw this video and I had to repost it. A great post here from Gordon. Your friend's buying his first meme coin at the exact top of the bull market. And some of you guys may have felt that before. You're getting excited. Someone told you, oh, this coin's going to do amazing. You put $500, $1,000 in there, and then all of a sudden, boom, it goes to zero, right? So we've all been there, but I really thought that one was funny for you guys. And also a great post here from BitPain, full send, because if you guys have not been paying attention, you did not know this, Senator Loomis's Bitcoin Act of 2024. And if you guys have been following along with this, right now, the United States government might be doing a Bitcoin reserve. So as we've seen Bitcoin absolutely moonshotting up $92,000, what I thought was really interesting and the correlation that's going on as XRP's been moving up and Bitcoin's been moving up, they're very, very close in price, except for divided by thousands, right? So right now, XRP at 92 cents, Bitcoin trading at $92,000. But the United States government getting a strategic reserve of Bitcoin will definitely continue seeing this price surge to the upside. And if not just surging to the upside, but preventing an extreme drop, because if all the Bitcoin that was available is no longer for sale, price only goes up, and then people have to want to start selling it. But at this point, some people are starting to say we should never sell Bitcoin if we're holding it because of the fact that we may never see prices this low ever again. And of course, one of our fans of XRP, Jeremy Hogan, he said, this was a funny post I thought from him too. What is this strange XRP phenomenon known as up? So far, I've only ever known or referred to it as sideways as far as XRP. It does feel good. It actually is kind of scary seeing the velocity that's coming into XRP. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been holding so long. I'm in profit right now. It's exciting. Do I take profit? Do I keep on holding? Does it really go to $33? Does it go to $3,000? It's just uncharted territory. And it was actually easier to be holding sideways than it is to be holding now that it's going up. I'm like sweating bullets watching it. Will it keep going up? Very exciting stuff. And as some of you guys may know, I'm in real estate to do real estate investing. And I saw this post and it really blew my mind because the median new US home price in Bitcoin is in 2012, it was 50,616 Bitcoin to buy one house. And then you also have now 2024, 5 Bitcoins to buy one house. Now that they're at $100,000, basically $500,000, the average medium household income or price of a home nationwide, depending on where you live. Obviously, New York and places like where I live in Southern California, Orange County, not going to get a price that low, but you know what they're talking about. And continuing on with this Bitcoin momentum in the video here, we got Satoshi-era Bitcoin wallet stirs after 14 years. A Bitcoin wallet from 2010 just moved 2,000 Bitcoin worth a staggering $178 million, making its first activity in over a decade. Can you imagine holding that? In fact, it was looked up and researched that crypto was purchased at 6 cents. Now they're finally moving it into an exchange where they could potentially off-ramp it at $90,000. Absolutely epic as far as paper hands holding there. The mysterious transaction has sparked speculation about who it might be and why now. Could this be a sign of big moves in the crypto world? And I was reading through some of the comments on one of these posts about this topic here, and they were like, it might be time to go to pawn shops and buy up all of the old used computers there as long as there's data on there and see what's on the hard drives. And it is funny because this literally started getting me to think about when I was younger and I was trying to buy some music online, and the only way you could buy it at that time was you had to use Bitcoin. So you bought a little bit of Bitcoin, you buy this music off the internet, and I wonder if I still have that computer. I don't know. I'd have to take a look, but that would be amazing because I don't know if I used all of the Bitcoin that was there or not, but I will definitely be doing some digging. More big news coming from the institutional side. Just in, Bitwise files to list its 10 crypto index fund, BITW, into an ETP. Now, that's not an ETF, so we can't say that. Now, if you remember, though, XRP is currently, there's 4 filed applications for an ETF. Now, this is the ETP, and it is a 1.6% weight of this ETP. So if you remember a couple years ago when crypto was at the most recent lows, and now you might be thinking to yourself, wow, it's finally coming to fruition. Everything that we talked about, the fact that it is going to be mass adoption, then we're going to see accelerated growth, the velocity, normies are starting to come in to crypto, and it's very exciting to see. You were a genius. I've had multiple people talk to me about, wow, Ryan, thank you so much for telling me about Bitcoin so many years ago. I thought it was a scam and this, that, and the other. And now they're like, dude, you changed my life. And I was like, wow, cool. Thanks. I didn't know. Breaking news, rumors spreading that Justin Sun Tron will be added to Trump's team as crypto Web3 advisor. So this has been popping up in my feed nonstop, and a simple search for Justin Sun will bring up all of the posts here. But breaking news, rumors are swirling. Justin Sun could be joining the Ripple team for a Web3 advisor. So let's ask Grok to find out, why would Justin Sun be qualified? So we see here industry experience, founder of Tron. Justin Sun founded the Tron Network, a blockchain platform aimed at building a decentralized internet. Justin Sun also acquired BitTorrent. If you're not familiar with that, you can go take a look at that, but which has not only increased his influence in the crypto space by introducing BitTorrent token, but also demonstrated his ability to handle large-scale tech acquisitions and integrate legacy systems with blockchain technology. Public advocacy for crypto. His promotion of blockchain. Sun has actively promoted blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies globally, lobbying for their adoption in various regions. He does come along with some high-profile endorsements. He has been known to leverage high-profile endorsements, which could align Trump's approach to using celebrity and media to influence public opinion. Justin Sun also has the entrepreneurial track record. Justin Sun was an early investor in Tesla, and his successful entrepreneur ventures suggest that he has a knack for recognizing and capitalizing on emerging technologies, a trait that could be valuable in navigating the volatile crypto market. His business acumen, he studied at Peking University, become a tech entrepreneur in the blockchain space, shows adaptability, which might be appealing to political figures looking to leverage technology with economic growth. His public persona, networking, obviously we know he's huge in the crypto space. He also understands the market dynamics of crypto. While controversial, his involvement in high-profile legal issues related to market manipulations gives him direct understanding of the regulatory challenges and opportunities within the crypto market, politically providing insights into how to regulate or support the industry. And he also has a global perspective. So Sun's activities extend beyond the United States, giving him a global perspective on cryptocurrency adoption, regulation, and market behavior. Despite these qualifications, it's important to acknowledge that Justin Sun has faced legal challenges from the SEC for unregistered offerings and market manipulation, which might be seen as a double-edged sword in terms of policymaking credibility, but also provides firsthand experience with regulatory bodies. And public perception, his flamboyant style and past controversies might not align with the traditional political and policy-making environments, politically creating friction and skepticism regarding his involvement in the governmental roles, which kind of goes hand in hand perfectly with Trump, because that's the same exact thing they accuse Trump of every day. Taking a look at XRP on the charts, we have the brand new daily candle has officially started for TradingView. And if you're not using TradingView for looking at the markets, you definitely should, because it's free. You can just go to tradingview.com, check it out. There are paid levels of it, but you only need the basic free one to get started. On the free account, one of my favorite ones that you can use is the Fu Manchu Cipher B with divergences. We're going to turn that on. And this is what we've been tracking down here. So when money flow comes into the system, it's green. And when it exits the system, it's red. One of the settings that I change on here to make it easier to see is on the inputs box. We're going to go down to the money flow indicator, show MFI. We're going to turn this to 350. The 150 just doesn't show enough. And then we're also going to lock this in as set as default. Okay, so now you can see a better idea of what's going on with the money flow. So right now we've been green for quite some time. XRP is coming up to a top on its momentum candle here. You can see this right here. Once this starts to flip and turn back down, we'll see a potential retracement. There is a lot of fair value gaps in this. So if you also search fair value gap, which is right here, it's going to show you to the downside. This is where price and the velocity was so fast that it left a gap in the market that was not filled. So as we take a look here on the daily charts, we notice that this gap right here, this green line that goes across, this one came from July 22nd, 2023. And that's the one that we just filled yesterday, or actually the day before now. Now, when we shrink everything up, what we'll notice is there is a fair value gap for us on the daily charts all the way up here at $2.49. And we'd have to go way back in history to find out where that one comes from. And that comes from here, which was January of 2018. Those are two of the main things that I search for. The other thing that I like to search for is going to be the moving average. And I use the moving average ribbon. And what I do is a 10, a 30, a 50, and an 1100. Most importantly, it's the 10, 30, and 50 that you want to have. And we talked about this when XRP was finally starting to make that move to the upside way down here. Once the 10 crosses over the 30 and the 50, it's starting to build momentum. Then the 30 crosses over the 50. Now you're really gaining some momentum. So right now it goes 10, 30, 50 in this direction, and we're going to the upside. Same thing you'll notice when you look at Bitcoin. Right here, we're riding under for the most part. It crossed up, dipped again here, and basically from this level, 61,000, it's been 10, 30, 50, and there's a nice spread between them showing bullish momentum. Taking a look here at Ethereum, you'll notice something very similar, right? Crosses over, gets bullish. Right now, the 10 exponential moving average is acting as a support for Ethereum. So we'll see if it continues its momentum. We do have money flow coming in. We do have a red dot right here indicating it is losing momentum at the moment, but that could easily flip over. That's on the daily. If we take a look here on the 4-hour, you'll notice we do have 2 green dots. Money flow still coming in the system. What needs to happen is price needs to break above these moving averages, and then the 10 exponential moving average pops back above the 30. So when price gets, if it gets a nice push in price up to the 3150, 3200 mark, we could see that next level move to the upside, getting us up in that 3700 level, and then even up here to the $4,000 level. Now, what's really interesting, and a lot of people don't really understand why the fair value gaps are so important, but take a look at this. So we had the price all the way down here. Price started moving up, boom, took out a fair value gap. And this is on the 4-hour charts, and it kind of stalled. And then it gained more momentum, fair value gap, stalled. Gained more momentum, fair value gap, traded sideways. Boom, moved to the upside. But take a look at what this one just did before its most recent little retracement here. It hit exactly on this fair value gap that came to us on Ethereum on the 4-hour chart all the way back on July 23rd, 2024, right here. It tapped exactly in that zone. It's now coming down, doing a nice little retest. Let's see if it'll make its run momentum-wise. Like we said, it needs to break back above this 3150, 3200 level on the 4-hour candles. We'll see a move back to that 3,700 level. If it fails to do that, we could see it come on down and fill in some of these fair value gaps to the downside. The most powerful candle it's had as of recently was on November 5th, that extreme push to the upside. That was the day before the crossing of the moving averages, but it did leave a big fat fair value gap about 2,500. The fair value gaps do not have to be filled, but they like to be filled. So right now with positive momentum, more likely going up. However, if we start to lose momentum in the crypto, then it could be coming back down and refilling these before going to the upside. Taking a look here at Bitcoin, it is ready to make its move back to its previous all-time high. It's getting extremely close and it's looking hungry, like it really wants to make that move. We're already up $200 for the day. If we look here on a smaller time frame, this is the 1-hour time frame. If we did start to lose this momentum, we could see a pullback into these zones down here of 83,000 and then 78,000. Those are the largest sections of fair value gaps remaining on the 1-hour chart. Looking here on the daily, you can also see they're all in that area as well. As long as big banks, BlackRock, and all these major institutions continue buying Bitcoin, it will not be retracing anytime soon. And for those of you guys curious about the Altcoin Pro, check out one of our team members here, Curious Jay, calling out yesterday new mid-cap meme coin pick Mudang. This was called out yesterday morning, just so you guys are aware. And there's a reason why, and the market cap where it's sitting at, the network it's on, what and why, it all comes in there, how to buy it, all that information. Again, none of this is financial advice. So by the way, do not buy any of the stuff we talk about on this channel. This is only for educational purposes only. But for those of you guys that are interested in this kind of thing, I want to show you what happened to Mudang yesterday. So this is where we introduced this as a potential coin to look at, do more research on, and altcoin picks at Altcoin Pro. And since then, it has made a nice move up of 41%. So very interesting move there. Very excited about that one. Also had a new low cap gen pulled out called Loom. Loom is on the base chain. It was currently at 21 million when this one was called out 2 days ago. So this one is called Luminous. You can buy it. It's on base. You can buy it on Uniswap, but take a look. So 2 days ago when this one was announced for the team to take a look at and do some research on, it made a move of 184% in a day and a half, and it's currently sitting up 140%, 137%. On top of that, there's invaluable education, and it's only $97 a month, and you get a 30-day refund. The main thing that I keep on hearing from everyone that's talking to us in our community in the comments down below, we love you guys throwing comments down there, but a lot of it has to do with, man, I wish I had some more capital. How can I get some more capital? I don't have a side job. I don't know what to do. Well, the great thing is we here at the Bull Runners have created something for you, and we made it very simple for you to make some extra money. So that way you can throw it into the crypto markets. So take a look at this.
Hey Bull Runners, this is super time sensitive, especially if you're looking to stack more crypto before the bull run is over. Did you know that Visa and Mastercard lost a $5.5 billion class action lawsuit for imposing unfair fees on merchants and business owners? So if you own a business, or if you know any business owners that process payments with Visa or Mastercard between 2004 and 2019, that's 15 years, you could actually be owed a refund of 1 to 1.5% of your total revenue from that period. That's a lot of money. For example, this business that generated 1.6 million in credit card revenue during those years is getting back $28,000. This business that generated over 7 million is getting back $93,000. And this business that generated over $20 million during those years is getting back over $320,000. That's money they didn't even know was on the table. And all they did was fill out a form through the link below this video. It literally takes less than a minute to see if you qualify, but you don't want to wait too long because the deadline to file is February 4th, 2025. So the sooner that you fill out the form below, the sooner that you can reclaim what's rightfully yours. Plus, if you don't have a business, you can actually earn 3% by referring businesses that do qualify by creating your affiliate account through the link below. So this is a no-brainer way to get money back in your pocket to use for your business, or if you want to use it for crypto or other assets to invest in, you can do that. So click the link below. Let's get you paid.